A new study finds that your shampoo or makeup may not be safe. The study points to the FDA's poor regulation of cosmetic products for a spike in adverse health effects from beauty products. Dr. Arielle Nagler is a dermatologist at the Ronald Perlman Department of Dermatology at NYU. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Nagler.
Thank you for having me.
So, the complaints of these adverse effects from the health industry, what manufacturers and products are we talking about?
So, I think we are touching on a really important issue. The FDA is unable to really regulate the cosmetic products, and as a result, we don't know which products are safe and which products are dangerous.
So the FDA doesn't require these companies, right,
Exactly.
to release these findings?
Right. So there's no requirements of safety or efficacy studies before they're released, and then afterwards there's no requirements of adverse event reporting either. So we really are sort of choosing blindly when we're choosing our cosmetics products. So I always recommend that patients and consumers make sure that they know where their cosmetics are coming from, they read the active ingredients. There are some products that tend to cause reactions and tend to be avoided. Parabens, for example, phthalates, people want to avoid because of their reactions with the endocrine system. Formaldehyde may be a carcinogen, meaning it may cause cancer. So those are things to be conscientious of when you're choosing, but you just want to make sure you're going to a reliable place and you're reading consumer reports and reviews.
So is there anything, if you're a consumer, that you should watch out for or to protect yourself from these kinds of chemicals?
So again, going to the active ingredients list, making sure you know what's in your products is extremely important.
But do you think that the government will do anything as far as reporting, changing the industry standard on this?
So this study may be the first step, the study that just came out in JAMA of internal medicine, maybe the first step towards getting some more regulation. There are bills that have been proposed on the Senate suggesting that the FDA should be able to recall cosmetic products, which isn't possible right now, and also that adverse events that are reported to the companies actually be public knowledge. So we're trying to make steps in this direction, and this may be one of the first steps.
So if you're a consumer and you have some sort of allergic reaction, what should you do?
So you should go onto the FDA website. You can report events like this. Doctors and patients and consumers can report things. And we should really do our jobs and do that because that's how we're getting information. It's really the only way we're getting information now. So we're really relying on people and consumers to do that.
Are there any products that are sort of more problematic than others that you've seen reported?
So the study found that hair products tend to be more commonly reported, and that may just be that they tend to be harsher. A lot of people are straightening their hair, and that requires removing, changing sulfur bonds, and there are more products available now in the hair industry. So we're seeing a big bump in that.
And when you talk about face creams, so many women use cold creams, eye creams. What should you look for when you're buying something like that?
So I tend to, natural ingredients are often good, but not always. You want to avoid some of the preservatives, the parabens, the phthalates, formaldehyde if possible.
All right, Dr. Arielle Nagler, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.